I have had numerous emails all about this topic, which I feel needs to be shared out there. Now, a few people are talking about this, but it's getting out there right now. It's all about RAF Scampton. Yes, we've mentioned this briefly on a live stream recently. Yes, they are going to be housing migrants there. Okay, not just any migrants like we keep on mentioning. These are going to be the majority, if not all, fighting age men between 20 and 40 years old. Now, some of you might ask, what is RAF Scampton? Well, let me tell you a little bit about RAF Scampton. As always, I've been preparing lots of notes, so apologise if I'm not looking at the camera all the time. There is a lot to mention and there's no way that I want to miss anything out. So let's get into some of the things you may need to know about this situation, okay? Now, who has heard of the Red Arrows? Yes, the Red Arrows are infamous. They've been in the UK for a long time, and I indeed myself have been to lots of shows, especially in my childhood, watching the amazing Red Arrows doing their amazing displays, okay, all over the parts of the UK, and indeed some of them have probably been around the world doing events. Very, very cool RAF flying team. Who remembers the film Dam Busters? Yes, an awesome film. Now, 617 Squadron, guess what? This place, this RAF Scampton, was used in those operations. So it's got absolute huge historical importance to most people in the UK that RAF Scampton should remain just that, an historical, amazing part of the world which should be just left preserved as it is, not being turned into accommodation for migrants, fighting age males between 20 and 40 years old. And there's already been talk about certain buildings like the officers' mess being demolished. Okay, some of you guys will remember in the film that the day before the operation, Guy Gibson, who is heavily high up within that whole operation, his dog was run over and killed. That dog is buried on this site. Okay, now I don't even want to go there and imagine how bad it would be if all of his site was just dug up, changed, whatever it is. There's other things the government can do, but like we are now starting to understand, this is part of a massive agenda and it's just part of the jigsaw puzzle. Also, this year is the 80th anniversary of the Dam Busters raid. This year, a very special year, okay? Operation Chastise, if any of you guys don't know about it, check it out, you might learn something. Those of you who do, awesome, good to have you here on board, and we need to share this video, okay? Now, we've got some information here to pass on, and I do think we are going to win this case, all right? It's going to take some work, but already it's absolutely flying. Now, let me fill you in of what's been happening. There is a link below this video for people to sign up to this petition. Now, I've already done this. It's very simple, it's very straightforward, okay? If you're worried about privacy, you've got no worries, okay? Now, yesterday, I don't know what it is now, maybe I should have checked before this video, but it was that 17,000 people have already signed this petition, okay? The more people watch this video and share it as well, and it's going to grow and grow and grow. Now, we want to get as many people as we possibly can getting this petition signed, because let me tell you this, if we don't, the government and the powers that be, whoever it is, are going to say, well, no one really cares, no one wants to petition about it, let's just go ahead and do it. And that's what we don't want. Okay, we do not want historical sites like this taken over and run by these migrants, don't forget, between 20 and 40 years old, all of them male. There's something very sinister going on, and we've done some digging in this already. Now, we need to make a stand, and we need to do something as fast as we can. You need to take part in this petition. Okay, so we're going on to Lincolnshire Live, as that is the county that this horrible manoeuvre is taking part of. We're going to read the very latest of what's been going on, just to keep you guys in the loop and to fill you in of what's been going on. So here goes. An open letter has been signed by 40 historians and sent to the Home Secretary opposing plans to house, they say asylum seekers, but it's migrants, okay? It's a difference. We've already spoken about this in previous videos. At the former RAF Scampton base. The letter, titled The future of former RAF Scampton is dated Saturday the 18th of March, so just gone, okay, very recent, and was put out on social media by someone called James Holland, who is an historian, author and broadcaster specialising in World War II. The letter addressed to the Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, opens by stating the proposed plans are very alarming. Ain't that the truth? And whilst they recognise migrants need to be housed somewhere safe, they do not wish for the sight of rich heritage, in quote, along with an area of desperate need for investment to be used. Recent news received by West Lindsey District Council, in brackets the WLDC, close brackets, confirmed that the Home Office is looking at RAF Scampton as one of a number of sites to become an asylum processing centre, wait for it, for up to 1,500 migrants. 1,500 of them literally taking over their seriously important heritage site. Okay, I'm going to add a personal note here, not on my watch. Thanks, Phil. Even Phil the Pheasant agrees. Okay, Phil the Pheasant is awesome. Cheers, Phil. Keep on clucking. We read on. The open letter has been signed by 40 renowned historians and others, including British presenter Jonathan Dimbleby. Wow. British journalist and military historian Max Hastings and Al Murray, comedian, broadcaster and historian Dr. Tracy Borman, historian and counsellor of Bishop Grosiesti University in Lincoln, is also amongst a few who have signed the petition. Okay, well, and this just goes on and on and on. Now listen to this. This is awesome. The airfield was famously where 617 Squadron was formed, and where 19 Lancaster bombers, which incidentally was my late mother's favourite World War II aircraft. Okay, so yeah, this resonates with me as well when I'm hearing this stuff. And their crews famously took off on Sunday the 16th of May 1943. It was also home to RAF Bomber Command squadrons throughout the Second World War. The letter goes on to state that erasing Scampton's heritage rather than preserving and enhancing it would be a scandalous discretion of immeasurable recklessness. Wow, absolutely, I agree. I really do agree. On Monday, March the 20th, or the 20th of March, a public meeting has been called to discuss recent developments regarding the sale of RAF Scampton. It has been organised by the Parish Council and held at Scampton Polyplatt Primary School at 7:30 p.m. And yep, that is the end of that article. So when you consider the importance of this, what my hope is, like I said earlier, as many people as possible share this video, because it's going to have the link underneath to do that petition. All right, and I'm going to, yeah, exactly, I'm going to put that link underneath this video so everyone watching can go on there and sign this petition. We want to get that 17,000 numbers smashed out the ballpark. Now, fortunate enough for me, my channel is growing. We've got over 102,000 subscribers now, so we really want to get this shared. Okay, anyone watching this, if they can share it, say 2 or 3 times with different people, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on Facebook, whether it Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever it is, share it. If you can't share the video, just share the link and tell them about it. Okay, we really want to get that figure, like I said, smash that the ballpark, because we cannot allow this to happen. Okay, the situation with migrants in this country is already way out of control, and it doesn't show any signs of stopping unless we do something about it. This is doing something. So I urge you to share this video to as many people as possible, get the message out there, and we can do something to stopping this heinous act of destroying our English heritage. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Thanks for watching and stay funky.
It's gone! Look! My God!